Hi again, guys. I made in part one, I showed you how you could split up a huge model and put it back together. Or I didn't show you how you put it back together, but I show you how you can split it so you can make it into solid objects. What I didn't show you is how you can get it to fit, and either I didn't show you how to overcome a small obstacle if there's something wrong with the model when you do this. So I thought I would just show you guys this. So this is like my part 3 because I didn't kind of give up. So it's going to show you a few other things as well. Now, in this case, I have fixed the faces and I have all the parts of the body here split up, and they're all solid bodies. Well, they are not solid bodies because they are like mesh bodies. That means they are open and it's basically just a collection of surfaces which can fit to each other. Now, in some cases, like I said in video number 2, when you split it, it doesn't really perfectly fit. There's something wrong with the model. But in many cases, you can easily just stitch them together. So let's say I want to stitch these two. So you go to click this, and I go to the surface, stitch, and then it takes a while, and it will try to find the points it can stitch here and here and there. You can see it's red. Now I want to stitch it with this, so I'll select that as well. Then this area here should go green, but these other ones should be red. And so far so good when you sort of put them back together. Give it a few seconds. See, so it's still red on these two parts here and here, but this one is green, which means it should, in practicality, be possible to fix it. And you can see here that the OK button is active; it's not grayed out, so there's no errors. So I'll just join those two. In this example, I only do 2 at a time um, because it's faster. If it has more points to have to calculate, it's a little bit different. And you will also notice that it simplifies the model a bit. I'm not sure why this is, but it seems to do that. And you see here you got a new object, and the two other previous ones are gone. So it basically just merged the two objects into one. So now this is one big piece, this one. And that's essentially what you want. You want this big piece to be collected together. Now I want to have this one connected to the top here. So I just do a new stitch. And wait a little bit. It shouldn't take too long. See, now I got up this. Now it has done an evaluation of these points. And this one, which is this? This one, yeah. Okay, so this, I will try to stitch that one. I will try to do this one as well. So I'm taking this now, and I'll try to do this one as well, just to show you guys. There. And that is this one. I hold down Control and just click it. Now it should also select this, so you should get a green here, here, and here should go green. You might wonder why I'm not doing the big one. Well, I will show you in a little bit. Okay, so you can see it's green here, it's green there, and it is green here. Now let's just join this. So almost done. There. So now you see I got one body here now, and there's all of those pieces. I'll just save this now because if it crashes on the next one, you will understand why. It takes a long time for it to save it. There. Now it's done. Now the problem I've had with this is that this model on this side, this and this, if I try to just join them together, I get an error. Let's just try it and you will see. So I do this and I stitch this and I select it. I might get an error there already or on the second one. You see here, stitch operation failure. Basically it doesn't have anything to stitch to. Okay, so let's select this one. And now it should say something about uh, oh, what was the error again? I can't remember. Invalid containments or something. Face has invalid containments. I would get this error if I tried to put these models back together. And here I get something else. It's a stitch operation failure. So, sorry. I'll just cancel that for now. Let's try and join this body here with this body here. So let's do a stitch and maybe I don't get the same error, but I've gotten that several times already, so I'm hoping to get it so I can show you guys. Takes a while for the stitch to come up because now it has to sort of think of the whole model as a whole. There. And now you can see you have the points here, here, and here. But we'll just focus on this point here. And that is this body. So I'll select that one too. And we'll see. I think it will give an error, so I cannot even join it. Now, as I said in video number 2, I'm not sure why this error happens because I only use a surface to split the body in Fusion 360, which isn't supposed to actually have any width or depth. Actually, it has width, but it doesn't have any like depth. And now you can see it says stitch operation failure, which means that I cannot click OK. So there is a way to get this to work. What you have to do is you have to redo the faces, if I can say it like that. So go in here and you click on the model you have a problem with, like this one, and you go to here, tessellate. Converts an existing solid or surface body into a mesh body. Basically, I will make it into a mesh again after I had made it from a mesh. But what happens now is that Fusion 360 is going to recalculate all the faces based on its own settings. So when I click this now, I will set it to high to have it as accurate as possible, and I press OK here, and then I just wait. It will take a while. You have to remember I'm working inside Fusion now. It's like when I put it into mesh now, it will be like Fusion is creating the mesh, which means that it can sort of relate to the triangles and everything that is happening. I'll pause the video until it's done. Okay, I think it's getting close now. You didn't see it, but I think I paused the recording for like a couple of minutes. Come on. You can do it. Maybe I should pause it again. Pausing recording again. It's taking a while. Okay, so that took about 5 minutes total to redo the faces, and you can tell from the faces that it has redone it because when I originally imported them, they had only like 2 or 3 faces. Now I'm just gonna save this so I don't have to wait if something happens. I'm just gonna pause while it saves. Okay, I'm back. That took only 30 seconds. Now you cannot join these 2 faces. You need to make the other part as well into a this part here also into a mesh again. So I'll just select that. There's not that. That one. So tessellate. Tessellate is up here, and you have to be on the mesh menu. Tessellate, and I set it to high again, so it will conform to the be like exactly like the other one. Okay. And I'll pause the recording again, so you have a time skip. And I'm back. That didn't take so long. I think it took maybe a minute. Now, while I'm talking, I'll just save that. Both of these are now Fusion 360 meshes in a way, because it has redrawn all the surfaces on it. And what you can do now is when you have it as a mesh, you cannot combine it or join it using the solid tools. You have to combine it with the mesh tool, which is what I'm gonna do first. So you go to modify, combine, and you select one of the bodies, and you select the other body. It takes a while for it to select the other body. Come on. There. And this one. And don't use merge, use join, because join, then they will be fused together. You can select to make it a new component. That is perfectly okay. I'll just leave it like now. It will sort of join one of the components. I can remove the tools as well, so it's just one piece left. Okay. The join operation is not taking so long, so it's almost done. You will see that these 2 objects here will turn into one object. There. Now you only have one mesh body. The good thing about this mesh body is that it is a Fusion 360 mesh, so it's no longer that STL file you imported. And what you can do now is you can simply convert it into a solid, and it shouldn't take as long as it would normally do when you import. I'm just saving here because I don't want to lose a step if something happens. There, modify, convert mesh. You get a warning, this mesh is more than 10,000 triangles. That's fine. Press OK. If you think I'm stressed, it's because I have a short time limit to do this on. I'm gonna go pick up my kid in the kindergarten. So I'm trying to get this video done so I can share it with you guys. Convert. And it's going pretty fast. You can see it's almost done now. Come on. There. So that is it. Now I have split it as an STL body. I have made it into a solid body, well, solid mesh. Then I have converted it back to a mesh with faces in Fusion 360, and now I will be able to merge those two. So what I can do is I have to stand in the surface menu, because remember, all of these are surfaces. If I do like this, because see that it's open, which means it's not a solid object, and it goes for both of them. You see this red icon. Now I can take this body and you can stitch it, which you couldn't do before. It's gonna take a while. Come on. I'll just pause it so you don't have to wait. And there, it's recording again. And then I'll select the other one. And now this, and this should go green. And I should be able to press the OK button, which I could not do before. And I know that because I tested it before I made this video. I'm cheating a little bit. Come on, come on, you can do it faster. That sounds bad. Cheers. See if I can time skip a bit. Okay, that took about 2 minutes. Now you can see no errors. The OK button is available to press. Green zones. It's looking good. Press OK. Should not take long now because it knows where it's supposed to merge the points. Wait for program. When you click in the window when it's working, it will give that error that it's hanging, but it's still working in the background. Just give it some time. Compute finished. And no errors. It's thinking. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a fast CPU at all because these operations are so heavy. There! And now you can see you have got a body. It should have been a body. Yeah, it's just like that. Okay, so it should have been a closed body. I have a feeling there is something here. Should have been a closed body. Okay, I'll save that. But anyway, that is how you can make it into a. You can stitch it all back together. Do I have enough time? I'm not sure because I have to go and get my kit. Let's see if the save is quick. I'll try and get a fix set. There. So I'll just make a grid sketch. Make a. Come on. There. This. Finish. Extrude. I'll just hide this. Distance, two sides. Take it a little bit down. In case you're wondering. Okay. So then I will do a cut, solid, modify, combine. What I'm going to do now is try and just see if there are any open things. Let's see. Okay, so I'll select that and that. Okay. Oh, really? I cannot do that. Maybe I can stand on the surface, combine. Yeah, okay, but that's for another video then. Anyway, I just wanted to show you how to combine these together. Originally it should have been a solid object. Maybe you can resurface it again and have it fixed. Anyways, thanks for watching.